And the number one issue and the number one complaint over the years that I have gotten from my constituents has been about illegal immigrants. I come from a county that when I grew up had 40,000 people in the county. It's 25 miles northeast of Atlanta, Gwinnett County. Now that county has almost 1 million people. And I have watched as I grew up and then as an elected official, this county changed dramatically. When I grew up and graduated from Burtmore High School in 1972, there was one African American person in my school. One. Now, our county is the most diverse county in the state of Georgia, Gwinnett County. And now I can go into districts, Senate District like Senate District 9 in the bottom, the southern end of my county, and in one school, 100 different languages are spoken in that one school. Now you may say that that's a good thing, and we have enveloped these people that come legally. We welcome them with open arms. But unfortunately, all the people that have come have not been legal. And as a matter of fact, the majority of the people have been illegal. English as a second language, I didn't even know what that was when I was the mayor of a small city. But unfortunately, we're absorbing all of those illegal kids. When I say that my constituents call me, it's just incredible how they call me. One of the main things they call me about is the hospital emergency room. They cannot get into the emergency room. And the reason they tell me they cannot get into the emergency room is because of illegal immigrants. And they're very, very, very angry because they have supported that hospital. They have helped that hospital to grow. And then when it's their time to have their heart attack, that they need that stent or their child needs emergency treatment in the middle of the night, they can't get into that hospital emergency room. Now, the hospital has grown exponentially. It's a beautiful hospital. But let me tell you about that hospital. That hospital, for as long as I've been around, has been in the black. They've operated with a positive profit. For the first time ever, one of the most prosperous counties in the nation, Gwinnett County, the Gwinnett Medical Center is operating in the negative. And one of the reasons they are is because people are not paying their bills. And that includes the illegal immigrants. When they show up at the door, because they have to adhere to the Hill-Burton Act, they have to take care of those people. And they're going to take care of those people. But it's me and my taxpayers and my constituents, they're having to foot the bill. And they're very, very angry. There is probably no one in here that is more compassionate than I am. I am a former registered nurse. I spent most of my nursing career right down the street at Grady Hospital, taking care of the poor, taking care of the homeless. I know what disparity is. I know what life and death is. There is no person that could be more compassionate that could spend the years that I've spent at Grady Hospital, working in the emergency room too. I can tell you that it's easy to talk about these immigrants that are doing all this free labor or low-cost labor up in Gainesville. That's right up above my district, the chicken, splitting the guts out of the chicken. But let me tell you, they're illegal. They're going to use our services. It costs us to use those services. We are footing the bill. My constituents have a right to complain about that. We don't mind taking care of people. Let's just take care of our own people that are here legally. But I want to take care of our people. I don't want to take care of Mexico's people that are here illegally. He enacted the federal program. I think it's called 287G. He went in and he was the second county in the whole state of Georgia to enact this. And let me tell you, it was a good thing. It's a great thing. That program has been so successful. I think Cobb County did it first and then Gwinnett County did it second. And they have done a marvelous job with it. And I'm very proud of our sheriff. And I can tell when I ride down the street, I don't see as many people that are foreign because they've scattered. They're scared to death to be there in Gwinnett County now because they got a sheriff that does his business. He's putting people into the jail and seeing if they're here legally, and if they're not here legally, he's doing something about it. He's turning it over to the feds. The problem with the system is DeKalb County and Fulton County don't have that program. So what has happened? People who are afraid to be in Gwinnett County just move. They just pack up and move 20 miles away or 10 miles away. Or if they're down in Norcross, they just move over the county line. They don't go into Gwinnett County. I'm grateful they don't go into Gwinnett County. I'm not spewing hate. I'm talking about reality. I don't think there's any person in here that would disagree with me. I know what it's like, hatred, because I'm Jewish. I was a Jewish mayor. I know what it's like. I had the KKK demonstrating in front of my house. I know all about hatred. I'm just talking about reality. If you're in Gwinnett County and if you're under Sheriff Butch Conway, your papers are going to be checked. And you're going to be shipped back to where you came from with the federal program.
Senator, do you have an estimate of how many people would be presently in Gwinnett County who would be affected by this legislation?
How many people would be affected?
In Gwinnett County.
I don't know, but I'm sure the sheriff of Gwinnett County could answer that question. I do not know.
Senator, further yield.
Yes.
Senator, do you have any estimate of how many people would not use the hospital services in Gwinnett County if this legislation is passed?
No, I don't know, but I can tell you that I do have a lot of experience with emergency rooms. I've worked as an emergency room nurse. I have spent a lot of time in them. I know that what my citizens, my constituents are telling me is accurate. I've been involved in the healthcare delivery system for a number of years, and I know that it is true. We don't have enough money. We don't have enough money right now. Everybody's going broke. And I think that's why we've come to a boiling point right here, because there is no money to take care of legal people or illegal people, but especially the illegals that don't belong here.